She cares.
I bet when your dad isn't around, your mom's cool.
That's kind of exactly it. Yeah.
What if when your mom's not around? Is that okay?
I think it's a little different. If you're talking about yourself, it is 100% different, and do not fucking compare yourself to my parents.
Well, I'm totally absent right now.
But there's a difference between pursuing the things that make you happy and showing that and being an example to your kids, and then just totally fucking being so self-absorbed in your own damage that you just transfer all of that and neglect them.
Wow, that's very well put, actually.
What were your parents like? What was your mom's name?
Chef's kiss. I had lovely parents.
Yeah.
Ashley was her name.
Everyone write that down.
It was easy to remember.
And your father?
Travis.
Wow, those are the most, those are great names.
Really good names.
Strong names. Warriors names.
I had 3 older brothers who
As you find yourselves asleep in the middle of the darkened, mist-covered swamp.
One last thing.
Yes?
As we're going to sleep, I just want to apologize, Caleb. I mean, I just want you to know that I would never use anything to modify a memory on you or Yasha or anyone that we know, I know what it means, and
well, it's a tricky thing, and it's all about what you do with it, really.
yeah.
And you did a good thing.
Yeah,
You made her happier.
I think so.
It sounds like you made your new friend happier as well.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure.
Good night, Jester.
Good night, Caleb.
Under the dull moonlight, it's the now relatively still marsh waters that rest around here, the darkened dome visible. You all find a night's rest. Who wants to helm the next leg of this?
I will try.
Oh,
yeah.
I get it.
All right.
Sure.
What are you doing to help here?
Mosquito.
No, that was just Liam.
Oh.
I'll step forward and I'll say, listen, you fucking jungle. I'm a paladin of the wild mother. You're gonna move or we're gonna bust you wide open. We're gonna wreck this place. Don't make me fucking tell you twice. Can I intimidate it?
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
I love that you tried to deceive and intimidate
going to go well.
your
Yes,
environment.
intimidate the ones. Yes.
21.
Yes.
Okay. You shout out loudly into the jungle out in front of the group, just yelling. You can see all these birds like scatter from above the canopy. Things start rushing and running out of the space. Looks pretty quiet.
I
Not
feel
bad.
intimidated for sure.
It's the hairdo.
Yeah. You take a confident step forward. A massive plant that was just beyond the route you were standing on just devours Ford. Just completely vanishes inside of a large fly trap like pod.
Use your luck point!
Oh no!
You hear,
I try to pull it open.
roll a strength check.
Oh my gosh.
You're in there. It's not enough to quite get him out. Like you don't pull him out, but the pod is open. You can go ahead and attempt to escape if you'd like.
I would like to, please, yes. Replace some of the sword. Just try and cut through.
I'll say it's easy enough.
Okay.
This plant looks more dangerous than it really is. And between the two of you, managed to get him out, and it slowly kind of like pulls open.
Good job, Ford. Now we know to watch out for those.
Maybe we should be quiet. Just a thought. Sorry.
Everyone else is asleep for the early portion of the night, in that time that you're finishing your card drawing and getting excited. You can't help but kind of catch something in the corner of your eye. And outside of the dome, beyond the edge of the glade, you see a familiar green robe.
Take it and go.
Okay.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Maybe they're just gonna go fuck in the woods.
You step out of the dome and quietly make your way beyond the clearing where the traveler waits as you. Come with me. You've always been so quick to learn, so very clever. I grow so proud. I think it's time.
Time for what?
Do you trust me?
With everything in my being.
Come. He turns and walks further into the darkness of the jungle, a faint kind of green glow lighting up the space around him as he walks.
I glance back at the dome. Take off after the traveler.
Okay. As he walks, you can see, kind of out of the corner of the green light, the vines almost expanding and growing more vibrant around him. Flowers kind of... As he steps to an area and kind of puts his hand to one side, you can see one of the trees kind of very quietly bends and moves aside, where a little corner of the jungle is kind of serene and removed from the dense expanse around you.
Is this the oasis? No, this is your oasis.
It's a place to talk. He stands and turns facing you. He pulls his hood back, revealing his almost elf-like features, the more exaggerated and fey, his long ears curling behind the head. Beyond any elves that you've seen, his almond-shaped eyes of emerald green and brilliant beneath his thin feather-like brows. A voluminous orange-red hair curls down the back of the head like a lion's mane, and he smiles. Jester, you are my first disciple. The first one to truly carve the world with your cunning, your joy, and your mischief. I trust you. And are you ready for the absolute truth?
Yes?
I am the traveler. But it was not always this way. For when I traveled here, it was a world before me where I was without burdens, without responsibilities, and without limitations. I drank deep of the muted colors of Exandria, straining to exit. I plucked at and knotted the lives of many fools from the shadows, amusing myself by leaping into every whim with glee and purpose. And one day I met a little girl who sought that same spark. A little girl who found joy in exposing life's more subtle hypocrisies. A little blue girl who lived a life so small but felt in her heart there was so much more to see. This little girl and I found a kinship. And in that childlike wonder, a view so untempered by the sanctimonious morality of man, and she saw me as a god. So for her, for you, I don the mask of one. I found that with such pure, absolute faith granted towards me, I was exhilarated. I began to seek others who might be waiting for such guidance, to bring a bit of necessary chaos into the world. One by one I traveled and found more souls who needed direction, who found themselves in our shenanigans. It was beautiful. Eons living for only myself. I found a new joy in helping others find themselves in a world cruel and painted in dull, divided pigments. With each new faith, I could find myself. I could feel myself becoming what you believed. Then more came. Playful pranks turned into demands. Prayers fighting for my attention. Freshly freed from previously imposed boundaries, I had managed to quickly construct my own. While such faith granted me power beyond what I thought possible to achieve, I was being spread too thin across those who had taken under my wing. I thought to bring them all together, to unify their causes and perhaps forge community under this banner, my banner, our banner. We are weeks away from the gathering of my lost children who have wound their lives around my boons and counsel. The truth, Jester, is that I have no idea what I'm doing. And I need your help. That's where it ends tonight's episode.
Holy shit!
Just sit there going, fuck off, David Bowie. Fuck off, no one wants you here, David Bowie.
Oh my God.
Go back to your home, David